بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعزائي طلبة وطلبات شهادة الثانوية العامة القسم الأدبي، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. اليوم سنتطرق إلى درس جديد في علم الإحصاء statistics. طبعا علم الإحصاء علم مهم جدا جدا في جميع أنحاء العالم. كل بيت فيه علم إحصاء، كل شارع فيه علم إحصاء، كل حي أو كل مجتمع أو كل بيئة لابد أن يستخدموا علم الإحصاء. لذا من أهمية علم الإحصاء في العالم أنه يدرس في جميع كليات الجامعات المصرية أو الخارجية. Welcome my dear student in our math program for secondary 3. Look at revision of Unit 1. My dear student, look at the first example. Find the result of the following. If we have A and B are mutually exclusive in simple space, probability of A equal third, probability of B equal half, then what is the probability of A union B? My dear student, we know that probability of A union B equals probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of intersect. Don't forget, A union B means A and B or A and B at least. When we find B, A union B, we know that what is the rule? X and student, probability of the A plus probability of the B plus minus P intersect. Look at this rule. Probability of union equals probability of A plus probability of B. Where is negative B, A intersect B? Where? Yes. If A and B are mutually exclusive, means probability of intersect equals 0. Therefore, probability of union, it's enough probability of A plus probability of B. By substitution, about probability of A equal third, probability of B equal half, then the answer equal 5/6. Don't forget, my dear student, if we have A and B are mutually exclusive, what do you mean mutually? A intersect B equals 5, or probability of A intersect B equals 0, or A and B are disjoint. Don't forget, A and B are two mutually evens, means A disjoint and B, means intersect between A and B equals 5, means probability of A intersect B equals 0. Then when the required probability of union A and B, then equals probability of A plus probability of B minus B intersect. Look at another example. If we select one card random from a box contains 20 cards numbered from 1 to 20, then what is the required probability of selecting a number divisible by 3? What is the probability of selecting a number divisible by 3? At the first, what do you mean, my dear student? What do you mean probability? Probability is the required over total number. We have 20 cards written from 1 to 20. 1, 2, 3 to 20. These cards, what is the probability? If we choose one card from 20 cards divisible by 3, what is the number divisible by 3, my dear student? Yes, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. How many? 6 number. What is the total? Is 20. Then probability of the number which divisible by 3, 6/20. What is the simplest form? Look at 6/20 divided to 3/10. Don't forget, my dear student, the number divisible by 3 from 1 to 20, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and 18. What is the Total number 20. The required number is 6. We divided 6 over 20. Answer is 3/10. My dear student, now we are translate to another title. Example, if we have A and B two events in sample space and probability of A equal 1/2, also probability of B 3/5, probability of union 9/10. What is the required probability of intersect A and B? My dear student, we know that probability of intersect equals probability of the A plus probability of B minus probability of union. Then left hand side is required, but right hand side is given. BA equals what? 1/2. BB equals 3/5, and probability of union 9/10. By using calculator, answer is 1/5. Don't forget, my dear student, we have very important rule clear that what is the probability of intersect. Probability of intersect A and B equals probability of the first A plus probability of the second B minus probability of union A and B. Don't forget, we can replace union and intersect. Why? Because probability of union A union B equals probability of the first A plus probability of the second B minus probability of the intersect. And we can replace union with intersect. Look at what is the probability of A complement intersect B. What do you mean probability of intersect? A complement intersect B. We know that probability of intersect equal 1 minus probability of the origin. What do you mean? A complement A complement. A complement union A equals union or universal set. Don't forget, my dear student, if we have probability of A is 3/5. What is the probability of complement? 1 minus 3/5. In this example, B probability of complement A intersect B. This rule equals probability of B minus probability of intersect equals 2/5. Don't forget, my dear student, the probability of event A complement A plus probability of A equals 1. As example, when successful probability of an student is 3/5. What is the probability of complement of success? What is the meaning of probability of complement of success? What is the complement of success, my dear student? Failure. Then probability of the failure or probability of A complement equals 1 minus 3/5 equals 2/5. Don't forget, my dear student, A intersect A complement equals 5, but A union A complement equals universal set. Then probability of A union A complement equals 1, must be equals 1, but probability of A intersect B A complement equals 0. Don't forget, A union A complement equal universal set, but A intersect A complement is equals 5. My dear student, look at probability of A complement union B. What is the rule? Equals probability of A intersect B complement for all complement equals what? 1 minus probability of A intersect B complement. From the previous, by substitution about probability of A intersect B complement equals probability of A minus probability of A intersect B. And from given, we substitution about probability of A equal 1/2 and probability of intersect equals 1/5. From calculator, then answer is 7/10. My dear student, this example is very important. Why? Because it's clear that what is the probability of complement of A complement union B? Then the answer is probability of A intersect B complement for all complement equals 1 minus probability of B intersect B complement B probability of A intersect B complement equals probability of the first A minus probability of A intersect B. By substitution, answer is 7/10. Now we are translate from other example. From the following table, we have table has 2 rows. The first row X, 45, 25, 32, 40, 50, and 32. But Y, 28, 35, 40, 28, 22, and 44. What is required? Calculate Spearman's correlation coefficient and determine its type. My dear student, in this example, we know that Spearman rank is R equals 1 minus fraction numerator 6 times sum D square over N multiply bracket contains N square minus 1. What is the D square? D square means the difference between rank X and rank Y. What is the meaning of rank X? We have look at this table has numbers. This number we arrange in ascending manner. We need arrange to ascending order or descending order. Why? Because we can know what is the rank of each number. The first is 1, the smallest is 1, and arrange to third, fourth, and so on. Also, we find rank Y by the same method. Ascending order from the smallest to greatest, we arrange Y to first, second, third, fourth, and so on. After that, we find difference between rank X, rank Y by using difference between two numbers. After that, we calculate D square, then sum D square by substitution about R equals 1 minus fraction numerator 6 summation D square over N. What is the N? X and so the number of X or number of Y. After that, N multiply N square minus 1. Then by substitution, we find the relation. We find the R. What is the R? Is Spearman rank correlation coefficient. Look at the solution. We have 6 columns. The first column represents the values of X. The second column represents the values of Y. Third column represents rank of X. Fourth column represents rank of Y. D represents difference between rank X and rank Y. D square, square of the previous column. Look at X, 45, 25, 32, 40, and 50, and 32. But Y, 28, 35, 40, 28, 22, 44. Look at rank X. What is the smallest value in X? Look at the values of X. We have 45, 25, 32, 40, 50, 32. What is the smallest? Is, yes, in this case, we write the greatest number. Arrange in descending order. What is the greatest number in X? 50. Takes rank 1. Then we start from 50, its rank once, or the first. After that, 45, this rank is 2. After that, 43. After that, we have 32 repeated twice. Look at 32. the values of x repeated twice, we need rank number 4, rank number 5. This problem, what is the solution? 4 plus 5 divided 2. Each one takes 4.5. 4 plus 5, 9. 9 divided 2, 4.5. Then 32, its rank 4.5. Also, the last 32 takes 4.5. This rank of x. Now we are translate to rank of y. Rank of y, look at by the same method, what is the greatest value, then after that find difference between two ranks. 2 minus 4.5, negative 1.5, 6 minus 3, 3, 4.5 minus 2, 1.5, 3 minus 4.5, negative 1.5, 1 minus 6 is negative 5, then 4.5 minus 1 equals 3.5 by square each number, then find the summation of d square is 42. Now we are translate to the rule. What is the rule? 1 minus fraction. Don't forget, 1 minus fraction, 6 summation d square over n multiply n square minus 1. By substitution about d square equal 53 from the previous table, and n equals 6, n square 6 square, 36 minus 1, answer is negative 0.51. My dear student, look at r is negative 0.5. It's normal. We have more type of correlation. Correlation belongs to negative 1, 1, close the interval. We know that if r equals 1 is called, yes, a perfect direct. If r equals negative 1 is called perfect inverse. If r equals 0, no correlation. If r equals 0.5, it is normal. If r equals more than 0.5 and smaller than 1, strong direct. If r between negative 0.5 and negative 1 is strong but inverse, then this type is very important to know that. We have direct, perfect when r equals 1. Inverse, perfect, r equals negative 1. r equals 0, no correlation. My dear student, look at another example. If x is discrete random variable with probability distribution. In this example, we have table contains two rows. The first row xi, second row f of xi. xi 0, 1, 2, 3. f of xi 0.1, 0.2, a 0.4. At the first, he wants from me what is the value of a. It's clear that what is the value of a. My dear student, we know that summation of all probabilities equals 1. Don't forget, any probability, its sum is 1. Look at summation of f of xi must be equals 1. Must be equals 1. We have 0.1, 0.2, 0.4. What is the summation? 0.7. If subtract 0.7 from 1, answer is 0.3. Then the value of a 0.3. Look at the first required, find A, calculate the mean and standard deviation. Look at, my dear student, what is the mean? Mean or mu equals summation xi multiply f of xi. What is the mu or mean? Mu or mean or arithmetic mean or dispersion is summation of xi multiply f of xi. At the first, we know that A equals 0.3. Then, what is the mu? Equals summation of 0 multiply 0.1 plus 1 multiply 0.2 plus 2 multiply 0.3 plus 3 multiply 0.4. This is called arithmetic mean or expectation or mu or x bar. And standard deviation. Standard deviation, before we find standard deviation, we find variance. What is the variance? Sigma square, summation xi square f of xi minus mu square. After that, we find standard deviation sigma square root the answer. Look at, my dear student, the following answer. At the first, we have 4 columns, xi, f of xi, xi multiply f of xi, xi square multiply f of xi. xi 0, 1, 2, 3, f of xi from table 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. Multiply the first column with the second column. 0, 0.2, 0.6, 1.2. What is the summation? 2. This is called arithmetic mean. What is the arithmetic mean? Don't forget, arithmetic mean summation xi f of xi is 2 or mu is 2. After that, we translate to the last column, xi square f of xi. We multiply xi square 0, multiply 0.1, 0. 1 square multiply 0.2, 2 square 4, multiply 0.3, 1.2. 3 square is 9, multiply 0.4, 3.6. What is the summation? 5. After that, what is the, look at the value of A in this case is 0.3. After that, what is the mu is 2 from the table. What is the sigma square? Summation x square f of xi minus mu square. What is the summation? Is 5 minus mu square 2 power 2 equals 4. 5 minus 4 equals 1. What is the sigma? Sigma is 1. Sigma is called standard deviation. Now we are translate to another example. If summation of x 135, summation of y 210, summation xy 5600, summation x squared 3475, summation y squared 9100, n equals x. What is the required? The required coefficient of correlation between x and y and determine its type. Look at, my dear student, in this case, what is the r in summation xy minus summation x summation y over some square root in summation x squared minus sum x for all power 2. This is called B. The B is in summation xy minus summation x summation y over in summation x square minus summation x square. In this case, my dear student, if we want what is R? What is R? R means correlation coefficient of person. R equals n sum xy minus sum x sum y over square root n sum x square minus sum x square multiply square root sum n sum y square minus sum y for all power 2. By substitution is equals 1. My dear student, by the end of the lesson, we have R means correlation coefficient of person. We need n and sum x, sum y, sum xy, sum x square, sum y square. By substitution about n summation xy minus summation x multiply summation y over square root n summation x square minus summation x for all power 2 multiply square root n summation y square minus summation y for all power 2 to calculate R is person correlation coefficient. Don't forget, R equals 1 means is direct perfect, R equals -1 is inverse perfect. My dear student, I am very happy to spend such time with you. Thank you. Goodbye.